Hello dears, and welcome back to the channel Benidorm by Anna. Welcome back to Benidorm, and it is officially calendar autumn. It is 1st of September, but the sun is shining, and you'll see right now if the situation has changed and how it has changed on the first day of calendar autumn. Let's enjoy the day together. We start today's video right on the triangular square in the heart of Benidorm by all the shops, loveliest restaurants, cafeterias, and places to grab some food and snacks. This is where also the first ever Starbucks of Benidorm is located. As you can see, 1st of September, but there's quite a lot of people with luggages. Probably they are departing, I suppose, or maybe just arrived. And it's still too early to do the check-in. That might be another possibility. But there's quite a lot of people with suitcases right here. Wow. Today, first day of calendar autumn. The weather is around 29 degrees and it is around 12 something on midday. So it's basically midday right now. And there is a slight breeze which makes it really comfortable to stay outside. Quite a lot of people on the streets. This was our first observation, but the type of tourism does change slightly. If before these were families with Spanish families with children, now probably today in the evening the biggest change will be this upcoming week. You will see way less and less Spanish families with children because in a lot of parts of Spain school will be starting just in a couple of days time. In our case, the school will be starting on the 9th, I think it is, Monday of September here in Valencian community, the primary school. So people still have some time to relax, but they all are already heading back home to prepare for school, to purchase some things if they need to get back to the work routine from holidays. So we will start seeing, as many people mentioned here in the comments section, we will start seeing more couples without children of all ages, or couples that their children already are independent, couples from 45 years old onwards that wants to enjoy Benidorm in a slightly quieter time, not as expensive, which is true. Starting from September, prices start to decrease little by little, and there's no heat waves, at least for now. It is slightly quieter, but you cannot say it if you see the Levante Beach today. What in the world is that? This is probably even busier than a lot of summer days you would be able to see the beach. It is absolutely insane. Look at this. Right here by the old town, everything is covered with umbrellas. There's literally almost no free space. Is he okay? I don't think that person on our right is okay. I mean, he's moving, so maybe he's just too drunk. I'm not too sure, but he seems to be alone as well. That is interesting and concerning at the same time. Ooh, I think I can hear an ambulance somewhere there. Or is it just me? I think I can hear some ambulance somewhere. We'll see. Here on the paid sunbeds area, you can see it's also really busy. The water floating aqua park is still here as well. It's not going to be going anywhere anytime soon. It is available throughout all these next upcoming weeks. So everything remains the same because it is still quite high season, though it's not a peak one, but still it's very high tourism season here in the area. And a lot of people who are coming from colder countries will be arriving. And yes, look at that. That is the ambulance. Told you. Why do we always keep seeing things like these? For us, it's something usual already because we see it a lot here in the area. We see it. Let's see where they're going. Yeah, they're going to help the man. I mean, he was moving. He was kind of okay. Probably he was just too drunk, maybe. That's one of the theories, because he was moving his head, he was breathing, so it's not as bad. Okay, they're probably gonna just help him out or see if he's okay. Maybe someone alerted there was a person there, so that's why they came. But he was all right, kind of, when we were there. So this is something that we see a lot of times in Benidorm, in every touristic area. You know, there's, apart from staying on the sunshine, it is obvious a few things, but for those who are coming on holidays, sometimes for some people it is not. For example, if you eat too much, drink too much, if you have like this excessive of something, your body will react as well. And the higher age you have, the more years you have, the more dangerous it becomes. So there's people here who are coming eating all this greasy food, you know, with a lot of fat in it, with a lot of spices in it, with a lot of different things they're not used to, drinking as well a lot the whole day long. And at the end, if you have any kind of health issues, that might cause a lot of trouble. So be careful if you're coming here on holidays. But this is something Benidorm's police is used to already. This is something that the beach safety ambulances are used to as well. And a lot of people don't even see it as something specific. They don't even look at it. They don't even care, because that's everyday's thing, especially here on the Levante Beach. Ooh, Penelope Beach Club. Look at this. Can you hear the music? I'm quite sure you can with the microphone. They have the music non-stop, like the nightclub music, on midday already. There are some people inside grabbing some cocktails. They don't have any snacks inside. They do have just drinks, because it's like a pub place, but they do have license to open up in the morning too. Strange thing, but mostly they sort of drinks, no food, no things like this. Here we have the Heartbreak as well. Very busy as usual. Nice place, as a lot of people say, has some nice drink deals, discounts. And Pinocchio. This is ice cream place, lounge bar, cafeteria, pizza place and restaurant. Nice breakfast, freshly pressed orange juice, nice coffee, not bad either. And the best thing, obviously, of every single place where you will be heading here by the beach are the views. So you might see some places charging slightly more, difference of maybe 50 cents or €1, depending on what you're taking or eating or drinking. There will be maybe a slight difference, not always though. And it is because you are here by the Levante Beach with gorgeous sea views. The Jollies Roger as well, they've refurbished the terrace because they were doing a lot of changes out here, and now it looks lovely. There's some huge screen right here, a lot of people. They do have also cocktail deals. They do have entertainment here. Ice cream places are open. By the way, Servent ice creams do serve pop cups for dogs. So if you want to try it out, they've advertised it some time ago. So if you want to try it out, or if you've tried it, let us know. Another ambulance. What is going on these days? My God. I know I've said it's a usual thing, but having two of them at the same time, like in a very, very close area, one next to the other, it's not something that we would usually see. One of them just went there, not going very fast, so it's not something urgent. Maybe a jellyfish, maybe the lifeguards managed to reanimate the person, because they're not going fast, definitely. So probably there's not something serious, but you know, they had to come and help. There's police cars here as well. Oh, quite a lot going on today here, doesn't it? We had to stop and let them pass, obviously, because they're heading to save a life. Very, very hardworking and very fast, by the way. I've been surprised in how fast people are arriving here. Motorcycles, police ones, the ambulances here by the beach before the actual like hospital ambulance arrives. It is a very good service, you guys. So if something happens, don't worry, because there's always help somewhere here nearby. Very, very good job of Benidorm's safety. This is how the beach was looking like. It is quite busy. There's quite a lot of people still, so it's not desert as soon as 1st of September hits. There's a change of tourism, as you'll know, towards British, more international one, without children one, couples, solo travelers. There are still some children here, obviously, but those who are from outside, tourists, will be gone probably by mid of next week, since school will be starting from the other week already on Monday. And mostly families who live here nearby will be seen here on the streets from now on, once the school year will officially start. Right here by the beach, there's also quite a lot of touristic apartments that you will be able to rent out if you're coming here on holidays. Now those will be also cheaper than they were in July and August. July and August, some apartments, not even fancy ones, were about 2,500, 3,000 euros for a month, which was absolutely insane. Now they will be way cheaper, half price almost than what they were before. So definitely worth contemplating this type of accommodation. On the right side, you've seen Festilandia, bowling alley and game zone. These ones are closed now because in summer they usually open up only in the evening, because they know that midday and morning everyone are by the beach. But in outside of the peak season, they will be opening up mornings and evenings as well, because less and less people will be heading to the beach and will be searching for different types of entertainment. The loveliest Mediterranean Avenue, at least one part of it, the refurbished one. Oh, we cannot wait until when the town hall will finally approve the other two parts of Mediterranean Avenue going towards Rincon de Loix, so that they would look exactly like this one is, because it is incredible. Imagine having this alley of a couple of kilometers length. Some offers for shoes, 6 euros for slippers, like sandals, 4 euros, slippers, 5 euros, magnets for 1 euro, €1.50. That's not bad at all, that you can purchase here around the alley. There's a lot of shops, by the way. There's a lot of services. There are branded shops, and then there is typical Chinese bazaars here as well. A lot of touristic apartments. This one 100% is one of them. Loveliest designs inside with natural materials. There's a lot of furniture from IKEA, but still it's a good quality, and it just looks lovely, fully refurbished. A lot of these places out here are rented out as touristic apartments because people love coming here. It's close to the beach, and in winter it's ideal because that is where the biggest amount of movement actually is inside of Benidorm town. Towards our right there we have the British Street, the famous British Street, the Girona Street. Also quite busy, a lot of people going back and forth non-stop. It is Sunday as well, so bear that in mind. During the work week now, from Monday till Thursday probably, we will see way less people here in town, especially on avenues, streets nearby, not the most central ones. There's going to be less and less people, but it doesn't mean it's going to be empty. And it is ideal to visit Benidorm because it's cheaper, because it's less crowded, and because the weather is not as hot. It is ideal for exploring. You can still swim freely in the Mediterranean Sea. You can go explore the town without having the fear of suffering sunburns or sunstroke. So it is just the best. It's like golden summer now. This is when you should be visiting Benidorm town if you're not fancying high temperatures. Although this year was almost ideal, barely any heat waves at all. Loveliest place, Tiffany's. People know it, people love it. Has great prices. Breakfast for 3 euros, and if it includes the juice, typical Spanish one, then it's 4 euros. Sandwiches for 4 euros, bocadillos for 5. It is always so busy. We always see barely any tables, any free tables here left. Great place, and still quite a lot of people. Surprisingly, it is not as hot on the sunshine, yes, but then there is this light breeze which is very helping out with the heat. We do not have more than 30 degrees right now. Probably it's around 29 to 30, maybe peak moments 31, but that's that. the heat, like the hottest, the most difficult moments of summer are gone, and people know it. We see way less Spanish tourists, just maybe couples, people without children do still travel, and then British tourists and international tourists, couples mostly over 45 who are enjoying their life, children, they don't have children or they're old enough already to be by themselves, are coming here to enjoy gorgeous weather, nice climate that we have now, and everything that Benidorm has to offer, since it's slightly cheaper to come now and it's not as crowded. Thank you for accompanying us on today's video. Happy 1st of September and greetings from Benidorm town in Costa Blanca, Spain. We'll see you in a new video. Bye, dears.